Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing the full moon aspects for the sign of, took me for a minute there. I'm still up with the energy of the past reading that I just did here. So we're doing Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, okay? Sun, Moon, or Rising. For the full moon on this holy week, let's see what the full moon is bringing, things that you can change or align yourself with. And how can they be helpful to you? Remember that this is a general reading. It could be your energy or the person in question that you have in mind, or just in general the energies around you. Okay? Arcana, show me what must need to know here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Arcanas. Thank you. I want to say thank you to all of you for watching, commenting, and especially to my clients. I appreciate your business. You know that I'm here to help you in any way that I can. I love what I do because I help everyone here. And if you'd like to contact me, do so down below, or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com, or through Facebook, Margourtarotreader. Show me what I need to know here. What are we looking at here? Okay, for the full moon, this is a short reading. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Control yourself, okay? Let's just leave it at that. Control yourself here. Now, this could be your love relationship or your work or just any situation that you're going through at this time, okay? Thank you, Arcanas. Thank you for your universe. I don't know. What is it that we need to see here? Okay. Now, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I feel that this full moon, it's almost like everybody's getting just similar signs here. The King of Cups has been coming for a lot of people here. The Eight of Cups, and then we also have the Four of Cups here. These signs, and then the Empress and the Devil has been popping up throughout the readings here. So it's what the full moon is saying, you know, there's a lot of heartaches that's been going on in the past, and so now it's time for us to see within ourselves why is it been going on and how come it hasn't moved forward. So the full moon is saying, you know what, it's time. It's time to do so, because you're stuck in that energy of feeling hurt, feeling pain, feeling guilt, feeling all these kind of negative energy, and you're just sitting there. And what's going to happen is it's going to presume it, and it's going to continue. So you need to say no more. I've had it. Enough is enough, and I'm willing to move forward and take a risk. Okay, which I feel that some of you will. Some of you have to go within yourself and see, you know, how is it that I can see this? I want some peace. I want some tranquility within myself in this relationship or this situation. Well, it's time. For Virgo here, we have the Emperor. Okay, Virgo. Excuse me, I'm sorry. For Virgo, if you are in a relationship, I feel that you just recently, for those that are going through the circumstances, remember, because it is a general reading. If you have recently been going through a separation of a relationship here, you're still longing for that person. I feel that if you kind of accept what it is that happened here, I feel that there's a possibility that you can fix it before the end of April here, Virgo. Okay? You have to take control of the situation. You have to stop listening to rumors. You have to stop listening to gossip. You have to stop and go within yourself and see how is it that I'm going to manifest things for myself here. Okay? So you're going to have to take that faith within yourself and go and reach out to that person, because I feel that you're still hurting for that person. Okay, again, it could be a vice versa energy. Maybe they're still hurting for the things that you've said or the things that you've done, but yet they're still longing for your return here. There's a possible return here, but you need to take that step. So the full moon is telling you clarity is within yourself. If you take that time to reach out to your own self-being and see what has been a mistake and how can you fix it. It could even be work or a relationship. Keep that in mind. Okay, Virgo? If you are at work, I feel that there's a male there that you're quite interested in, but he's probably a married person. And so you're at a distance feeling attraction toward that person. Vice versa, it could be a male or a female here. But it's giving me the sign of a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, someone arising here, okay? But I feel that there's an attraction towards someone at your job, and either you have not expressed it or you have already, and it's building some conflict within your work here, okay? This is the energy that I'm sensing as of right now. What the full moon is telling me is that maybe it's not the time for you to initiate anything through your job environment to be dating someone. And if you are dating them, well, guess what? There's conflict coming at the end. So one of you have to either move the position or move away to another job here. Okay? This is what I'm sensing here. And if you are married, I feel, Virgo, that you're not happy 100% in your marriage, but yet you're putting a front to it. Either your spouse or you are not happy or content in that marriage. And so therefore, within silence, within yourself, you're longing for something more, inspiring for something more within the marriage. So the full moon is saying, be aware of this energy and start fixing it now, because the longer you keep it, the longer it stays. Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall out of love if you haven't already, for some of you. And you're going to start seeing things in other ways, including by other people. So be aware of that. For Taurus, well, what is it that you have seen as yourself? For Taurus, the full moon is bringing you an announcement of a pregnancy. For Taurus, the full moon is bringing you an announcement of proposal. For Taurus, I definitely see a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, and rising here. Okay. For Taurus, you're very fertile this month, so be cautious if you don't want to get pregnant. This full moon is bringing you some wonderful changes. If you have been working to fix your marriage, guess what? It's going to be fixed if you're willing to go within yourself and accept your mistakes and acknowledge them to that person, and also put the past in the past, is what they're saying. For Taurus, if you've been dating someone here for quite some time here, specifically a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, I feel that you or that person is thinking of manifesting it to a more growth, a more standing relationship here. So the full moon for this year is bringing you wonders, beautiful things is what I'm sensing here. If it's work-wise relationship, I feel that you're coming into a contract here. I feel that you're making a decision here. You've been holding it, but now you're taking it. And you're going to fulfill that contract in April, or renew that contract in April. And I feel that you are a little bit hesitant. I feel that you are afraid, and you have been making your homework and, looking to see, is this the right person? Is this the right contract? And is this the right relationship? I feel, and so you've been overwhelming it with that sense, is what I'm sensing, but you will come above it, okay? For Capricorn, I feel that there are a few that you're having some type of problem here with obsessing about something or someone. Here, you could either be obsessing about your work here, is what I'm sensing. You spend a lot of time within your work situation than at home, or investing within yourself. You're just too much. It's almost like you don't want to see what the world is out there, because you're too focused within the work situation. And the work, it's there. It's going to be there tomorrow and every day, but you need to start focusing on yourself. So the full moon is telling you here, get over that situation. It's time now to move forward and look what's out there. Open the windows, let the sun in, and start seeing what other things are out there for you. I think that you've devoted yourself to something specifically that it became even including an obsession. Could be your work, could be your relationship. But you just lost the meaning of what the reason is to be there, okay? And I feel that, yes, work is fine and should be there, but to an extent, because you've lost track of your personal life here, is what I'm sensing. If you are married, I feel that you're dedicating yourself a lot to your job, to your situation here, and not putting any effort where it needs to be, which is within yourself and also the relationship that you're in, whether you're dating or married, okay? And if you are asking, because let's say you're single, Capricorn, well, guess what? You're overworking your butt off because you're afraid to be in a relationship or afraid to date. So prepare yourself for that. I think that the full moon is telling you here, it is time to ease up on yourself. It is time to forgive yourself. And if you are at an older age, there's a few out there that I sense this. If you are at an older age and you feel that you've dedicated your whole life to your work and now you have nothing, you don't have the relationship that you wish you could and blah, blah. Well, what it's telling me here, Capricorn, it's never too late. I have clients of mine that are over 60 and barely meeting someone and falling in love. So it happens when it needs to be. Things happen as they should. But there are times and place that we should be able to analyze things and make some changes within ourselves, okay? So Capricorn, if you have or are going through this situation, then guess what? The full moon is telling you, well, now you learned it. Now you see it. Now it's time for you to let go of that and start working within yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself, and things will fall as they should, okay? Because I feel that there's a Capricorn out here that is feeling less insecure, is feeling low self-esteem here. And you feel that you have nothing to show for, is how I'm sensing it here. That you put all this at work, that you put all this in this relationship, and what is it showing? Nothing. So that's what the full moon is telling me here, that it's okay. We all go through some mistakes sometimes, but that's how we learn. But if we accept them and can move forward, then guess what? You'll move forward. Okay? For Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, the overall is telling me here that some of you really need some cleansing here, because you've been having negative thoughts, negative thinkings, and including actions here. And so in order for you to find peace within yourself or the situation, you're going to have to start looking within you to see, how is it that I've been doing these things? Have I been doing it the right way, the wrong way? Why hasn't it been working? Start analyzing the overall picture of the situation that you're in right now, that you don't know how to fix it, okay? For those of you that will take this advice, take it as you wish, and I hope that it works out to you. You will make decisions, and you will move forward from this decision. You will choose one or the other. You will let go one and keep one, or you will just simply let go of both decisions, is what I'm sensing here. The full moon is telling you it's a go. It's a go. No more hurting. No more debating whether or not I'm safe or I'm stuck here, or am I going to see something better out there? Yes, always. Remember that everything in the beginning hurts, and it's different when you're making some changes in your life, whether it's physically, mentally, or spiritually, or emotionally. You have to make certain changes in order for us to grow spiritually. And when you learn to let go and forgive yourself, of course, if you forgive yourself, don't continue doing the mistake over and over, because then you're building back karma here, okay? So when you learn to do all these things, then you're going to learn to also see within yourself that, you know what, you are worth it. You are worth it. And you have great offerings to yourself and to the world here, okay? I don't speak just to speak. I feel that I'm talking to certain energies here. And I just let the universe and the spirit guides to guide me however way they want to talk, and I could continue talking forever here, but I can't. Okay? Understand that you can always overcome anything. It's what I'm hearing. That is why we have this. So there's either a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, someone arising that is struggling to get over certain things, that you're hating certain things of yourself, and that you're also blaming yourself. It could be other vice versa of energy, but understand that we're almost at the end here. Tens are always at the end, and we're fixing to start cycles. So you're probably here hurting more than ever in this month of April because of the full moon. You will be aware, and you will analyze yourself spiritually, emotionally, and physically, okay? And I wish you the best. You understand that there's always outcomes for better ways, okay? They told me to take one more, so I did. So, new beginnings, new path, new offerings, and it's just the beginning. It's a very slow-paced moving, but it will be in a fruitful way at the end. It's here to stay, and it will be permanent. So once you let go of all the negativity, of all the heart pain, of all the bad dreams, of all the obsessions, and whatever it is that you're going through right now, I feel that the movement is very slow, but the full moon is telling you, you are going to come above it. It's going to be a slow pace moving, but when it's there, it will be very fruitful to you and very accomplished to your heart, body, soul, and mind. Okay? Thank you.